Hello friends, and welcome to Troytle Power Presents the Power Playthroughs Project with Troytle Power. I'm your host, Troytle Power. This is the podcast where we play games in a powerful way, and we're going to be checking out a little bit of Sword of the Necromancer today. This came out back in, I think, January of this year, but there's a big update coming for it, and so the publisher sent along a copy for me to check out here so that I could get familiar with what the game is now, and then tell y'all later on about what the update looks like. I actually started this up a little bit earlier. I was going to do just an audio recording, not do a video of this one, but the opening video, which is playing now, which is like kind of a manga style image of a guy reaching out to a girl and then her hand disappears, was cool enough immediately that I was like, I want to talk about this. She turned into like a ghost. He's in a cave. There's bad things flying at him. He whips around and pulls out an arrow and starts shooting it. Then there's a wizard shooting fireballs and he's dodging around them and stabs the thing with a spear. Then there's a big skeleton, swings a sword and he blocks it with a shield and then hits him with an axe. There's a statue or a suit of armor with a flame for a head and he jumps on top of it and stabs it, and then a giant eyeball appears behind him with like tentacles with eyeballs at the end of the tentacles, and he raises his sword, and the wizard and the skeleton and the sword of armor that he killed all fight on his side as he jumps up to stab the big eyeball in the eye. How cool did that sound, right? Yeah. And now we see pixel art of the guy and the girl standing on screen, and it says Sword of the Necromancer, and he's holding a sword and she's slightly translucent, and we'll press any button. I picked A, for those wondering. The camera pans down into darkness, and it says, "Legend says, deep within these mountains," we're looking at a like grassy field inside of a temple, "a heretic decided to violate the will of the gods in order to achieve eternal life. The heretic succeeded in this aberrant attempt," and it looks like somebody's carrying a bundled person, "and created a tool for forbidden rituals that could grant immortality." And there's a woman lying on the slab that says, "and even bring back the dead." There's someone standing over the one lying on the table. "Over the centuries, many have tried to obtain that power for themselves. But all they found in the Necromancer's crypt was their demise. They say that the tool the Necromancer created is also a weapon. The Sword of the Necromancer." And boy, this anime boy with giant bobble earrings looks real mad. Alright, now we're in pixel art mode, and we're our character, and we can run around. We've got great pink hair, ladies lying on the slab. We can, it says A is a sword, but we can't swing a sword right now. We can read a journal. The legend. Oh, that's just going to take me back through that video. Yeah, okay. Return. There's some bookshelves, check the library. There's a bestiary, weaponry, lost diaries, and feats. We won't have anything in any of those yet. There's a treasure chest. All we've got is Gladius, which is the name of our sword. There's a forge equipment thing, but we need essences of things to do anything with that. And then there's a doorway. We'll walk through the doorway. Oh, and that took me back to the main menu. A wrong doorway, apparently. Let's go back in. So I believe what we're looking at here is like a top-down, hack-and-slashy, rogue-lite adventure, where a big part of the hook is that your the gear that you unlock, as it were, is actually enemies that you kill, and they like are revived to fight for you. I think we're going down a staircase here. We're in a room. There's a red carpet heading north, so we'll go along that. Press ZR to perform a dash. Cool. There's a treasure chest. We will press A to open the chest. You got fire halberd. Cool. That's now on my B. Yeah, I got a halberd I can stick out. Okay, let's dash across some openings. There's a slugman, like a slime. Hit him with my sword, hit him with the fire. I got 6 experience. And there's a dead slime guy on the ground now. Okay. Can go left or right. I chose left, and there's a treasure chest. You have to wait a little bit before you can press A to open the chest. You got a longbow. Sweet. The attacks take just a little bit longer to execute than I think that they're going to. Wow, I killed that slime from down the hall just by randomly firing arrows. That's pretty exciting. Okay, the rooms are shadowed, I like, until right when you get into them. That's a cool effect. There's a Orb, that's the word I'm looking for, I guess. I'm going to shoot it with an arrow, and it turned from red to blue, and a bridge appeared. Okay. I like the pixel art on this, but the something about the animation is just a little bit. I like it's not. Everything feels like the movement feels good, but the attacks are just a tad slower than I expect them to be, which could be something that, you know, as you play the game, that you know, you get upgrades or something that change that. But both the sword, the halberd, and the bow all feel like they're just a little tiny bit sluggish. And the fact that, so I got an amulet of thunder protection. When you go up to a chest, you press A and you just swing your sword, because that's the sword button. But you need to like stand in front of the chest without moving for just a second and then hold A, which is a little weird. There's a purple slime in this room. Oh, he hit me. I am down to half a heart. I am dead. I'm dead. That was terrible. Okay, let's try this again. I've got just my sword. I'm back at the altar. Go down those stairs again. Yeah, the attacks just take a little bit of time. The opening the chest takes a little bit of time. Just a little bit. Not a bad amount. Just a little bit. Okay, let's open this first chest. You got Fire Halberd again. Okay. Waiting for that slime to spit, then I'll attack him. There we go. 6 experience for taking him out. Is this room going to give me the arrow again? I assume. Yeah, longbow. So same setup in this run as last time. I'm going to shoot a few arrows down this hallway. That should kill... Tama grew to level 2. Tama's heart increased. Oh, I see. So up in the top left it tells me my name is Tama. And then next to that, or below that, it says level 2. And then I have 4 hearts and 3 stamina. So every time I dodge, it uses a stamina. Cool. I missed all that last time. I wasn't paying attention to any of it. Why can't I shoot my bow across this ravine? Apparently I was standing too close to the edge of the ravine and it wouldn't let me shoot my bow. That's weird. There's slimes next to that orb switch that I hit before, and I managed to just take one of them out from afar. Oh, there's a stamina thing on my bow too, and I used it all up. Now it's available again. Cool. When you hit the switch to make the bridge appear, the screen fades black for a second, which is a little disconcerting. Like, it doesn't just appear, it fades to black, and then it's there when it fades back in. Oh gosh. Down to, okay, I was down to 1 heart and then I picked up a heart. There's another heart. Okay, I'm back to full health. Okay. Let's go get this guy with the key. Oh wait, we've got to get our thunder protection first, right? Amulet of thunder protection. Okay. Hello, purple slime. Please don't shoot me with your ooze. Okay, this time I'm playing smart. I'm going in, doing 3 strikes, and then backing away. You got the floor key. I bet it opens this locked door. Hey, we went up to level 3 and my soul increased, which gave me another dash. Okay. Oh, there's 3 slimes on a plinth here. A plinth? They're just on a platform. Hey, pick sword. You got the sword of the Necromancer. You can revive fallen monsters using the sword of the Necromancer near them. Cool. So, okay. The sword does not do any additional damage. Still does 1 damage. Let's take all these slimes out and then press A to revive slime, is what it's called. S-L-A-A-I-M. It has 3 health and 2 attack, and we're going to put it in place of our fire halberd, I think. Yeah. So we have to put it in place of our B, X, or Y button. There we go. So now we have a slime that we can summon, I believe. Oh, I held the sword up. I held it aloft and it opened up a doorway. Okay, let's go through that door. Aw, it showed us the girl.
Pleased to meet you.
Her name's Coco.
Those were the first words I heard from you. We'd never seen each other before. But I could tell you were serious about it. Never in my life had I seen a smile so precious and so sincere.
Aww.
I curse myself for not being able to protect that smile. And that's the one thing you asked of me. That I'd protect you. That's why I'm here. Maybe this is only an old wives' tale. And if it isn't, I don't know what I'm going to face from now on. But I must try, no matter the cost. I have nothing left to lose.
Oh god. I just showed...
I've already lost everything.
Oh, the image of her went from being all happy and smiley to her eyes closed and blood running out of her mouth. That was unpleasant. So my little anime boy is actually the little anime girl. My mistake. Oh! Settings. So difficulty I can set to normal, hard, or easy. Lose items on death is set to yes, but I can turn that off. Lose levels on death I can turn off. Start from scratch on death I can turn off. Show monster death prompt. Retrieve summon from anywhere is set to no. And item bag available is yes. We'll leave everything on default back for now, but that's super cool that you can adjust that stuff. Language is English, voice language is English. Okay, cool. Wow, that's super interesting. Oh, go back to the altar, and then it goes back into a cutscene and shows her holding her the sword of the Necromancer over her head.
Come on, this has to work.
The screen flashes white a few times.
What's
She's
going
leaning
on?
over Coco.
I just revived a monster. Why the hell isn't it working with Coco?
You will need much more power to do that.
Okay.
Who's there? Who are you?
She looks up, and there's a door with an eyeball painted on it.
What they call Necromancer. Tell me, young lady, what reasons could possess you to enter my crypt?
I came to take Coco back. You're the only one who can help me.
Bringing a soul back from the
Dead.
Do you intend to challenge the gods? Defy the natural
order.
Yes, that's why I'm here. I will do anything for her.
Good. Then enter the dungeon and face me.
Claim the power of the Necromancer.
Cool. Okay. Here we go. Into the Necromancer's crypt. Another cutscene showing the two of them
Set
at a
off on
fire.
a huge journey without even knowing how to light a campfire? Who in their right mind would do that?
That is precisely why I needed someone like you to accompany me.
You don't want a bodyguard, you want a nursemaid. You should know something about survival out here. Now what? Gonna cry? What the hell made you want to go on this trip anyway? Daddy issues?
Nothing of the sort.
Is that so? Thought you'd be running from home or something. You know, the typical spoiled brat routine.
I want to learn.
Huh?
Oh, whoops, I clicked a button. She says, huh? Aren't you a priestess? I thought you all were taught how to read, write, and do calculus, the whole lot.
Indeed. I was taught to read and write at the age of 4. The wise men of the temple took care of training me in all the areas of knowledge, as well as music and dance. I have read all the books in the archives, and have even been responsible for transcribing part of the sacred scriptures.
No other girl in this hellhole of a world knows half as much as you do, Princess. What's left for you to learn?
I wish to know how people truly live.
So, the school of life. Believe me, you don't want to know the real world.
But I must!
What?
Do you even have the faintest clue of what sort of place you broke into?
Your temple thing?
Not just any temple. It is the seat of the High Priest of Nodam. It is the most important temple on the continent, the cradle of religion.
Ah, the religion of Nodam. Do you guys still believe in that? They left us here to go to live isolated in their sacred land, free of any problems.
Father is the High Priest, and he will not live
Oh.
forever. When he is no longer here, I will take his place. That is what I have been groomed for the entirety of my life.
And what does that have to do with taking a stroll on the wild side?
The High Priest is the light that guides the Nodum faithful. Many come to the temple in search of aid. I have been assisting Father in his tasks, and what do you think I have seen? My father has not helped anyone. He has only ever relied on the scriptures and recited empty words. Words that momentarily soothe the hearts of those who came in search of relief, but hold no weight and make no real difference in their daily lives.
Damn.
Maybe the same could be said about all religions.
I do not blame Father. Certainly it is his intention to guide these people, but he does not have the capacity. For one simple reason. He does not truly understand the problems the common folk face. How can someone who has always lived a comfortable life help them, relying only on precepts written eons ago?
Yeah.
He does not know how these people really live.
You tell him.
Neither do I. That is why I have to depart on pilgrimage and meet the different peoples of this continent. I must know what afflicts our faithful, how they live, how they die. I have to see it with my own eyes, experience it in my own flesh. Only then shall I be worthy of helping them.
Wow. That's reasonably noble. Alright. I think we're setting off on our first real run now. We've got our slime equipped, we've got our sword and our bow, and our protection from thunder. And there's a wizard! Ow, he shot an orb at me and it did 3 damage. I think each of my hearts is 2 health. There we go, we took out a wizard. Broke a box in a jar, nothing of interest there. Oh man, the next area has a couple bats. Ouch. Okay, I took out one of the bats, and he gave me a heart. Sweet. It has slimes, and it has a big mushroom thing. I got an essence of soul times 8. Okay. So I love that you can turn off the rogueness of this game, basically. From what I saw in the menus, it seems like you can make it so it'll basically just play like a dungeon crawler without the rogue element, so you'll keep your progress and everything, which is kind of cool. I haven't found that mushroom guy. Oh, there he is. I don't know how often he attacks. There he goes. Yeah, spit out your spores, and then I'll attack you. Ow, I got hit by something that exploded. The way that things are animated, it's all pixel art, but it doesn't have outlines on things, on sprites. Or if it does, it's at least not using a black outline, and it reminds me a lot of, like, I feel like old computer games had this kind of a look to them, rather than like a like Super Nintendo style. It's nice though. I like the art style on this quite a bit. Okay, here's another wizard and a mushroom and a bat. Let's take out the wizard first. It's ow. Okay. The oh yeah, let's summon my slime. I haven't done that yet. Ha! The slime just appears and starts spitting at my enemies. Oh, slime has fallen. My slime died. This mushroom killed my slime. Okay. I killed the mushroom, but I'm pretty sure the mushroom before left a yeah, here we go. I'm pretty sure the mushroom before left an explosive, so I don't want to go close to the mushroom to try to possess it. Instead, I'm going to revive this wizard, and now I have a wizard on my B slot. Oh, okay. Here is I'm dead. Well, that was a bummer. Okay, so I come back. I no longer have anything equipped except my sword. Tama is level 2, so I think you lose some of your levels, which I'm going to turn that off. I don't want to lose levels. Start from scratch on death. I'm not sure what start from scratch on death means. So I'm going to leave lose items, but I'm going to turn off lose levels. That seems more engaging to me. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Do Do I want to do that? No, we're gonna leave it there because this is a game that's been out for a minute, so I just want to do a little taste of it. And then, like I said, there's an update coming, so my plan is to play a little bit more of this offline, and then write about what the update contains when it hits over at Geek to Geek. So if you're not yet, keep an eye on Geek to Geek Media. Y'all know that already. Geek to Geek Media is where I write about stuff. And yeah, I will be sharing some stuff about this one there. So until then, friends, siap and hope for the best. If you enjoyed my show, it would mean a lot if you would rate and review it on iTunes, share it on social media, or check out my Patreon. You can find all of my stuff at troytlepower.carrd.co.
This has been a presentation
of the We Can Make This Work
Probably Network.
Follow us on Twitter
at Probably Work
for more of our questionable content.
Also, we have a website called probablywork.com.